Hi, my name is Sharon Baressa, and I'm going to talk about potential issues with cooperative learning strategies. So about this topic that caught my interest, the biggest thing was irrelevancy. At the time that I started to look at this, I had just completed a group project with my class. And this will also help me with future planning in the classroom, as well as increasing engagement while minimizing any potential issues that I find. The essential questions that drove my research. First one is, what are some of the potential issues with cooperative learning? And by finding some of these issues, I did a survey with the class. And how can I make group projects a positive experience for the student? And what is the student's perception of the value derived from this project? And I did a survey, and this survey comes from Wilson, Ho, and Brooks. And the survey is broken down into two different sections. There's teamwork experience as well as the value of teamwork. And these results here are between a value of 1 and 10. And this was given for one of my classes where there's 14 students. Now they are post-baccalaureate students. So they are students that have had a number of years of post-secondary already. So they are experienced as a student. And it was a small class of 14, but only 9 of them were available the week after their project to answer this survey. So one of the questions here, I have not experienced any positive aspects of teamwork. That was a lower mark out of 10, but I wanted it to be low because of the nature of the question. And this other one, the second one here, final product is better than what could have been done individually. That was a little lower than I had hoped. And that's one of the areas that I would want to look at going forward, because I would want my students to feel that working as a group that they can do just as good or better as if they had worked individually. A couple of the higher areas here is getting to work with friends and meeting new people. So there's the social aspect, and that rated highly, which I was happy about, and also with communication skills and accountability. Now, Jennifer Gonzalez says that effective group work needs to embody 5 components. So that would be to work together for a common goal, individual accountability, to promote interaction, to have interpersonal skills, and group processing. And some of these higher rated questions here in the survey really supported some of those key components. So I was happy about that. And then here we have the survey results in a bar chart. And on the left side, we have the teamwork experience, and then we have the value of the teamwork. So how will I use the insight gained in my teaching? Well, first of all, I would let students know that working cooperatively is still it's a skill worth learning, and this is a part of the hidden curriculum. So I want students to feel that they can work on the strengths of each individual in the group so that their final product is better as a group. And then there's also for myself to keep collaborating with other faculty and learning their best practices and incorporating a group learning contract. Now, the Barclay Majors Student Engagement Techniques has a sample group learning contract on page 113, and that is something that I discovered while doing this research, and it's something that I would like to implement the next time I do group work. And even though my group here in this survey, they rated well for the accountability piece, it might not always be the case. So this contract, this group learning contract, is a sign-off and acknowledgement from the students that they understand about being supportive with their teamwork to make sure that they're pulling their share and they're accountable for their part of the work to be done. Now, for my own collaboration experience, we had a group of 3. There was myself and 2 others. One other person did workshop type group work where it was a one-day workshop, and the other person in the group had an online asynchronous course with more students. So I was able to get feedback from different angles of modalities. So as a group, we decided to research potential issues with collaborative and cooperative learning because we wanted to improve the effectiveness of group learning. And we did meet several times over Zoom, and we shared our experiences. And so again, the experiences are coming from different angles. My class was in person, somebody else was asynchronous online, somebody else was in a workshop, one day type environment. So it's all very different, and it was interesting to see how their group projects work in comparison to mine. So here are my references, and thank you for watching.